Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another little vlog review. This time I'm going to be talking about The Walking Dead episode First Time Again. Now this is the season 6 premiere. Woot! Woot! I'm so glad that I did have the Fear the Walking Dead to hold me over. And of course, this is going to be spoiler filled, so watch the episode first and then come back. At the end of the episode with the horn, my fiance Rev Resner was like, oh, it just ends on a cliffhanger and there's a sound at the end and it even plays during the credits. And it's the car horn. And if you're somehow, for some reason, watching this vlog without first watching the episode, you're in confusion. But holy shit, was that sound fucking scary. It was like a few seconds before the horn went off, I knew there was going to be a cliffhanger ending. And I was like, what would be the worst possible, oh, here's that, oh, that's the sound. I was like, oh shit. And so, of course, it's who set off the horn? There are, in my mind, two possibilities. Me and probably a majority feel that the Wolves did it. The Wolves have been hinted at since last season. They're the ones leaving the W's. The walkers with the W's on the forehead. So there's a really strong possibility that it's the Wolves, and I really hope so, but then my pessimistic side of my head feels, no, we're probably not going to get the Wolves. Now, I'm not a reader of the comics, but, the comic book readers have really been like, oh my god, the Wolves, oh my god, when will they come, woot woot. And which makes me feel, oh my god, I need to see what the fuck they're talking about, so yeah, so I'm just thinking, oh, I'm probably not going to be that lucky. So basically their excitement rubbed off onto me. And there is also one other major player that I think could have done it, but unlike the reason the Wolves would have done it, it could be by accident. Now, I would highly suggest watching The Talking Dead after The Walking Dead because the insights given in that show are just really helpful, and plus there's always a little sneak peek to next week's episode. And so the clip for next week was the girl, the Carl's love interest. I forget her name. And so the clip shows her in a car. So maybe she is the one who accidentally set it off. Maybe it wasn't on purpose. Who knows? All I know is that I need that fucking episode right fucking now. Give me. Shut up, nasal spray. Looking at me funny. Judging me. Don't fucking judge me. Also, something that fans have been excited for. I was never, I guess, really a big fan of the character. I was like, I sort of enjoy him now and again, but I don't see what's the big deal to have him in the main show. And of course, his actor turned out to be British. It's just like all these characters you watch and like, oh, the actor's American and they speak with the real accent. They're like, fuck. But anyways, Morgan has returned. And I guess that's good. I mean, and so far he's interesting. I mean, I would like to know what's happened to him in between when we saw him last and now. Because I think someone somewhere pointed out that crazy does not just go away like that. he had a real fucking big meltdown the last time we saw him, so there's something else going on. I mean, he could be using that cool, calm demeanor only to hide a lunatic. Just, I'm going to be calm on the outside, and if I act well enough, it will convince everyone else. I don't know. I just, from how he appeared in this episode, I liked him. He was countering Rick's madness, and I think at one point he said that we're mean for each other for the first time again. And the name of the episode is First Time Again. So they're basically having to learn how the other has changed. Rick is not the same Rick that Morgan knew before. He's not the same Rick that we knew from the pilot episode. He has completely lost his shit. Not completely, there's still some sanity on there, but he's walking a very fine line. So I'm interested to see what Morgan has to bring. I might have been a little excited when he appeared at the season 5 finale. I don't know, I'm just not one of those people that are like, we need Morgan, what's Morgan up to? Whenever anyone brought up Morgan, I was just like, who fucking gives a shit? And those little cameos he had in last season, and everyone's losing their shit. I'm just like, okay. But he does seem to be playing a good part, and I'll leave my final judgment until everything plays out after the season's done, and or until Morgan's story arc is done. I don't know why I'm looking over there. My God, is this? And shit, I had one thing written down, but I'm going to be talking about something else. Because I can't fucking believe I didn't mention that I wasn't going to talk about this originally. The walkers. Holy fuck. I mean, we've had hordes before. We've had herds of walkers before. I mean, that is nothing new. Holy fuck, were there a lot? I mean, this isn't just like 10 or 20. This is like 1,000, I think. I didn't count. I really didn't want to count. And as they're leading the herd along, and I think Rev Reznor was like, I was watching the episode, I was like, maybe they'll do everything successfully. And I was like, you poor sweet spring child. Because there were a shitload. I mean, I if you've been watching this vlog this long without watching the episode, you need to just watch it, because I can't really explain just how large it is without you looking. I mean, Revs told me, hey Josh, there's the most amount of walkers we've ever seen. I was like, okay. And then I was forewarned. But I saw it and I was like, holy fuck. And so as they're leading these walkers along, and I knew that if something didn't go wrong in the middle of the episode, it would go wrong at the end. Hence the cliffhanger. I was like, why isn't anything going wrong? I mean, I'll be strangely disappointed if some shit doesn't seriously go wrong now and something goes wrong. I was like, with the horn, I was like, I am happy and not happy. And my final thoughts on The Walking Dead episode First Time Again. Awesome season premiere. This was great. We got the return of Morgan, a character I was like, I don't really care as much. But you know, we got Morgan again, and so maybe I'll finally become a Morgan fan. We got the herds of walkers. We got Carter, who appeared and then who came and went again. And we got a cool black and white thing to help us differentiate the times. You know, what was happening sooner, what was in the past and what was in the present. So yeah, and Morgan does know Carol's full shit. He's like, yeah, were you a cop? Because I see you looking at everyone. And she tries to put on the act, and it's like, yeah, you're not fooling him. And if you would like to talk to me about the season premiere, please comment below. I would love to talk about this. I love The Walking Dead. Holy shit. And I have been Jashikins, owner at jashikins.blogspot.com. If you go to my blog, you can see wonderful vlog reviews like these. I'm going to have my intro to my dramatic reading of Mockingjay out on the blog soon. So, yay! And on the sidebar of my bloggity blog, there's this thing's going on my sidebar. I mean, the one person who voted on the poll, and there's really not going to be enough time to name the dragon on the sidebar for it to really be worth your while. If you want to, go ahead, but there's going to be a new dragon on the sidebar soon. Promise. Hi. And let's see. And if you have been following my blog for a while, if you've watched this YouTube channel of mine or one of my other channels, and you're like, I really like Jashikins and I would like to financially support her, there are a few ways. I do writing gigs on Fiverr. And so if you want a Walking Dead fanfic, I will more than gladly do it. I'll be more than happy to. But someone please commission me to do an Anwar's fanfic, please. And I also have a Patreon. I'm Jashikins on Patreon. And the two benefits for donating to me is that you get to keep updated on my ebooks, and you also get a 30-minute exclusive vlog every month featuring me, your favorite person alive. And the links to get there, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, are down in the description. If you're watching on my blog, they're on the sidebar thingy. The link to Fiverr is Rain Shop, so hey. And until next video, goodbye.